This is one of the two manufacturing plants in Noida where auto component manufacturer Subros makes its automotive condensers, but it's no longer driven by a male-dominated workforce. 23-year-old Babita Singh works as a deputy engineer and juggles the job with taking care of her family and studying for her BTech. In this, she has received support not just from her family but from Subros itself.
मैं सुबह 7 बजे से यहाँ पे मेरा वर्किंग टाइम है। सुबह 7 से 3:30 बजे तक मैं यहाँ से जाने के बाद 4 बजे तक रूम पे पहुँच जाती हूँ। फिर उसके बाद अपना सेल्फ स्टडी करती हूँ। तो मैं बीटेक कर रही हूँ। लड़कियाँ गांव में ही रह के नहीं प्रोग्रेस कर सकती, बाहर भी जाके कर सकती हैं। बशर्ते ये होना चाहिए कि हमारे अंदर लगन होनी चाहिए करने के लिए। मेरे को देख करके कोई ये कहे कि हाँ उनकी बेटी गई है तो मैं भी भेजना चाहती हूँ।
A short distance away on the same factory floor, Supriya Sharma is supervising a complex assembly line. She has been with Subros for 5 years and she says she has seen both personal and professional growth while at Subros. The journey has not been easy, but the company's policies have helped.
जब मैंने यहाँ पे ज्वाइन किया था D80 ज्वाइन किया था, डिप्लोमा अप्रेंटिस ट्रेनी। फिर उसके बाद मैंने 3 साल तक लाइन पे काम किया। लाइन पे मशीन वगैरह मैं ऑपरेट करती थी। उसके बाद मुझे लगा कि मुझे अपने आप को अपग्रेड करना चाहिए। फिर मैं क्वालिटी डिपार्टमेंट में ट्रांसफ़र ली। फिर क्वालिटी डिपार्टमेंट में मैंने बहुत कुछ सीखा। फिर यहाँ पर मुझे एज अ सुपरवाइज़र रिक्रूट किया गया। कंपनी ने मेरा बहुत ज़्यादा सपोर्ट किया और मैंने खुद भी बहुत कुछ सीखा और कंपनी ने भी बहुत कुछ सिखाया। कंपनी की जैसे हमारी मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर भी एक वुमेन है, तो इस वजह से मैं आई।
Supriya and Babita are just two of 2,000 people who work on the factory floor at this plant. And even that number is just a fraction of the total women who wear the Subros ID card with pride. 14% of the company's employees are women, most of them at the factory floor or in upper management. The company led by Chairperson Managing Director Shraddha Suri Marwa wants this number to go up drastically, and there's a clear focus on how this should happen.
We have more women on the in the workforce at the shop floor than we have in managerial staff and mid-management. Our target is actually to have 14% across all levels as number one, and then move this to actually 25%.
The company has worked to provide equal opportunities in areas like skill upgradation and in gender equality in larger policies like pay structures. But it has also not shied away from designing and implementing policies that will encourage more women to join the workforce, especially on the factory floor.
Flexible working hours, appropriate creches which are well managed, and I think policies around women wanting to rejoin the workforce, after breaks, those are important. Of course, equal pay goes without saying, because I think that what's important is that people should get rewarded for the work that they do, not to the gender that they belong.
But Marwa understands that more has to be done if women are to not only make up 25% of the company's total staff, but be more evenly distributed across functions and cadres.
What we're trying to do actually across the organization is that when somebody leaves, the lateral hires, the first preference is given to women on applications. So that ensures that women actually come into the mid-management level, where right now our numbers are very, very low.
A preference during lateral hiring is not the only avenue the company is using to expand its female workforce.
As we intend to have more and more women raising up the hierarchy in the system. So last year, we out of the total campus recruits we done, 25% of them were female. This year, we have just concluded a campus recruitment, and we have closed at 50% of the total campus recruits are female.
Even at the board level, women representation has been given due consideration. Over 40% of the board are women, as are 50% of the independent directors on that board. Women-friendly policies and an actively supportive management plays a big role in improving the extent of women participation in an organization's workforce, and companies like Subros are examples of how this works. These mindsets and policies have been instrumental in breaking gender barriers both in work processes and in sectors that have long been considered male-centric. But as Subros has shown, that's possible only if the whole organization is consciously open and geared towards such goals. In Noida with VJs Akhilesh Verma and Hruday Patra, this is Daanish Anand for CNBC-TV18.
HSBC presents CNBC-TV18's Future Female Forward, the Women's Collective, powered by Parity, Season 2.